What's up, everybody? How are you guys doing? Did you guys just watch the season finale? If y'all can hear me, go ahead and put your city in the chat. Let me know that you are here. Season finale. If y'all can hear me, go ahead and put your city in the chat. Let me know that you are here. Season finale. Come on in the room. Go ahead and put that. Put your city in the chat. Hi, Cincinnati. Hi, Houston. Hey, Fort Pierce, Florida. Chicago, how you doing? Come on in. I got 45 of you in here. We're going to wait till we get to 100. Hey, everybody, come on in. Got Buffalo, New York. Minnesota. Fayetteville, Tennessee. Hey, everybody. Tampa, Florida. Cincinnati. North Dakota. Hey, how you doing? New Orleans, how are you? Montreal. Okay, guys. Come on in. Houston is in the building. Hey, what's up? What's up? Everybody come on in. And if y'all did not watch that season finale, it was explosive. Hey, Cookie from the Shy. I see my members in the chat. I have Cookie. I have Sylvia. I have Tasha Rains. Thank you guys for being members. If you have not joined my channel for the membership, go on ahead and join the channel. The link is pinned in the description box, you guys. And if you are coming on from your computer, there is a join link right under the video. I see Tacoma, Washington. I see Charlotte. What's up, Charlotte? Okay, this is awesome. You guys. Hey, everybody. Trying to get the lighting right in here. Do you guys hear any feedback? If you can hear feedback, let me know. Good evening, everybody. Hi, Tanga. Tanga is on as my moderator. She does a great job. Thank you so much for helping me out here. I see Michigan. No feedback, Tasha Rains. Thank you so much for letting me know. Hey, Veronica. Love the hat. Yes, I'm the hat lady. So I have a lot of hats, you guys. I appreciate that. I love a hat as well. I usually keep a hat on. Okay, so y'all, what were your thoughts on the show? Okay, so if you, hey, how you doing? You are the lighting girl. Thank you, Miss Renee Hall. Way to make me feel good. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. So you guys, if y'all watch the finale, put a 1 in the chat. I want to see how many of you guys watch the finale. That way, somebody said 10 out of 0. All right, Queen's Jaja said 1, 1, 1. Okay, we are on it. Patricia, welcome. Millicent, welcome. Sylvia, Thank y'all so much. I apologize if I didn't. Some of you are scrolling up so fast now. We have 152 of you guys watching, 58 likes. If y'all could get those likes up, I would appreciate it. I believe her name is Waana. She is a member. Anyone you see with a blue star is a member of the channel, All About Jazzy. How are you? So go ahead, and if you'd like to become a member, please hit that join button. If you're not using your laptop or computer, you can find the link in the description box. You guys, of course, we are going to talk about it from the time the show opens with Miss Melody letting us know that Martell did say AC's name when he was talking to her. Joyce said that she is still in a blackout. Okay, Joyce. Well, tonight was the season finale, so we will not be getting any more shows for a while. I heard somewhere that they are currently still taping, or that they're taping the next season. I don't know if we're going to be getting season 5 or if we're going to be getting season 6. Hey, everybody. So what did y'all think about March? She said that Melody said that her and Martell were having a back and forth. This is how the scene opens. She is talking to Stormy. She's getting a massage, and she's telling Stormy that the trip to Destin went amazing. However, Melody is, I guess she caught COVID, and I guess she had concerns because people were, afraid for her, being ill. And she was talking to Martell about it. I don't know. I guess the conversation went left. And because of it, he called her by AC's name. And she said, I told him, no, you're not talking to her. He went back and shared everything that happened on that phone call with his baby's mother. Oh, you didn't get the notification? I'm so sorry, hun. I'm glad you're here, though. She said that he went back and shared everything with his baby's mama, y'all. And then that was the disrespect. That was the disrespect she was talking about. And it got even worse toward the end of the show when Martell came over. She said that Martell did apologize. She said that she appreciated the apology. However, she would not let him in her house. She said, I've never let you in the house. He said that she had. She said, no, you were invited into the backyard. And that's it. She said, outside of that, you are the same man that whatever happened, that conversation with him sharing it with AC, she said it triggered her. It brought her back to the old days where she was reminded that Martell failed to protect her in the marriage, and he is still failing to protect her. You guys, I need to know how y'all feel about that. I need to know and y'all notice that Sheree was not on the show. Sheree was not on the show. But if you guys watch, Kimmy was wearing the same dress that Maurice had posted on his page, the one that Micah took and said, the new male. That was the same dress she was wearing on at the wine event. So that picture was taken that night, which means Sheree was in town the night of the wine event. She went over to Black and they took those photos, but she did not come to be a part of the show. Let's see. Shonda said that she is glad. Let me put your little comment up here, Shonda. Shonda Walker said, glad she's not tolerating his BS anymore. And she was right to protect her peace. Facts. I agree. If you guys missed my post, I called him a B.A.N. for sharing that information. He had such a, somebody said Martell takes one step forward, 20 steps backward. So yeah, that was crazy. All About Jazzy said Martell hasn't learned to respect Melody, and after 7 years, I'm not sure he will. He seemed to value his relationship and pillow talk with AC over anything, which is sad. Yeah, he basically uses people as little poker chips, it looks like, telling information. Ooh, thank you, Tanga. Tanga said that we got 261 of you guys in here watching. I'm about to put up the invite because this is the after show chat. So I'm about to put the link in the chat so you guys can come up and let me know what you think about the show. So this is not an official review, by the way. I'll have a review up tomorrow, but everything's so fresh, we got to talk about it. So we're going to do that over here. Let me get the link into the chat. Thank you guys so much. I have 290 of you watching, 121 of you who hit the like button. Go ahead, hit the like button. If you're not a subscriber, hit the subscribe button. And also become a member. So let's see. I think I put the link in the chat twice. Okay, so the link is in the chat, you guys. And I already have Miss Patricia up here, so I'm going to add you right now, Miss Patricia.
Hey, how are you doing, Dyana?
How are you?
I'm truly blessed and highly favored.
Can you hear me?
Yes, definitely. I want to come to you today. Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Okay, I can hear you now.
Okay. I wanted to speak on this conversation from the beginning. The conversation that Maya had with Stormy. Stormy recorded Maya's conversation and took it back to Destiny. And Destiny exposed the conversation to Martel. That was trigger Martel off because he said that him and Mel is no longer together, so whoever he be with, it shouldn't matter. But that's Destiny doing her dirt. The second thing that I noticed is when Jalen was trying to open up because he thought that he could really relate to Marsau about how he's feeling inside. He really needed to open up because he's hurting.
Mm-hmm.
And I took upon Marsau changed the whole thing around and started talking about his mother. When this young guy needed Marsau to show some kind of infection to his mother, because he said the only two times that he has ever seen his mother break down and cry, it was when she got with Maurice and in what she's dealing with now. So that let me know that she been dealing with some stuff with Maurice. It's not out in the open yet, but he revealed more than what he was really trying to reveal because the young man is hurting. Then I noticed a couple of things. Tisha, being Tisha, trying to get everybody into her circle. Tisha know that Marsau been cheated. Tisha have been cheated on for so long till she have become immune to it. And right now, she really don't care because Marsau is only going to be with Tisha until those kids get a certain age that he don't have to pay child support. And Marsau is going away from Tisha because he's already gone. He's just there right now to satisfy her to keep putting that child support on him because they already don't have no money, you know. But that's my thought on the situation.
Okay, so Miss Melanie Curry asked, who said Stormy recorded the conversation?
It wasn't but two people there, the production and Stormy. Production didn't do it. Who else left? Wasn't nobody there but Stormy and the masseuse that was there giving the massage. It's gonna come out on. It's gonna come out on stage.
Yeah, it looks like why would Stormy record their conversation? That's pretty slick of Stormy, downright dirty. I know it looks like on the reunion, Martel and Stormy have a little bit of a back and forth.
Right. It's coming out. It's going to come out on the stage. What happened? Like,
Okay.
what?
So
It
All
wasn't but
About
two
Jazzy
people
said
there.
that the recording was from an interview.
What interview? What interview? It wasn't but two people there. The production and Stormy. So who else had access to that information?
Hold on one.
Okay. Can't hear you. Can't hear you.
Can you hear me now?
Can hear you now.
Okay. Sorry about that. All right. I was
No
having
problem.
some feedback problems. Okay, so I had to take those earphones out. So you said there was only two people. So All About Jazzy, come on up, honey. You can keep your Avi on if you'd like, just so we can get the conversation. We had some people in and then they dropped back out. If you guys want to come in and talk about it, let's do it. But yes, I thought that was crazy. I thought it's still, the entire show was about Melody.
Yes.
Everybody talked about Melody. Everyone had Melody's name in their mouth, every single one of them.
Because they don't have anything else to talk about but Mel. I've been watching the show from day one, and all I have gotten is Mel. I know more about Mel than I know about any of them on the show.
We do. I'm gonna tell you what I appreciated. I appreciated that Melody was honest, and no matter what happens on social media, she tells her story herself. She was
True.
telling herself no matter what. You know what I'm saying?
True.
So she was pretty cool. Someone else, Miss Veronica, said production recorded that conversation of
Yes.
Mel and Stormy.
Yes. I already knew that.
Yeah.
You know what? Earlier today, Marsau gonna make, I don't know, was today to be exact. Let me say allegedly, but he made a recording about his business and what was going on with the lawsuit and etc. He didn't do that out of his kindness of his heart. He did it because IRS always be watching these shows. Okay? I'm a
Facts.
business lady myself and been doing it for 35 years.
Yeah.
IRS watches these shows, and a lot of people don't think they give themselves away.
Yeah. A lot of people
And
get
now
tripped
he's
up on these
trying to
shows too.
backpedal. He's backpedaling now because Tisha done stirred up the pot, and she
Yeah.
stirred up a pot that he's trying to get up out of, because don't think RS ain't looking into the trips, the business, the PPO loans, and I can go on, because we don't see any business, because any business that be transpired is always at Black. And
Right.
every time Black come on, I only see 2 or 3 people in Black,
Right.
unless they giving a family party. And that means Destiny, Miss Wanda, and etc. and etc.
Right.
But what's finna happening now is finna come out in the open about this money. So he's trying to get ahead of it, but he can't, because the bill, the bees already been spilled.
Right. Right.
You know.
Yeah, it's already been said. So he definitely is trying to do something different. What do y'all think about how Destiny played the video? Now there was 2 scenes with Destiny, right? Was there 2 or 3? I think it was 2. Destiny, when she met with Martel, and I think Chris
Yes.
Fletcher was with them, and
Yes.
she pulled her phone out of her pocket to
Yes.
play the interview. That was trash.
Dirty.
And I say that because let's just say for whatever reason that
Carrying the bone.
she was carrying the bone, but let's just say that production told her, go ahead, show this conversation to Martel so we can see what's up, right? Isn't it interesting that she couldn't take it when Tiffany did the same thing?
Right.
What production asked her to do, and all of a sudden the girl's sitting here threatening her again. The only person I had a problem with at the peace party is you. I was,
Yes.
oh my God, Destiny. I can't,
Yes.
y'all. I can't. Hey, Miss, is it Tisha?
Yes, it's Tisha.
Hi, Tisha. What's going on? What do you think, girl?
Oh Lord, I left a comment on I think it's OM. I can't remember. It's a reality show that on Instagram page that keeps up with all of the reality shows, and I made
Yes.
that Melody is truly a threat. She is truly a threat. I have never seen, and I love reality TV where they focus on one person every episode. That is
Every episode. Every episode. And they did a disservice to the show, period.
yeah.
They did
Right.
a
I
disservice to the
actually,
show.
because I know that Tisha and Marsau are not fan favorites. I actually would have liked to known a little bit more about them. They turned me off because they're just set on one thing. I could have
Right.
been, they actually could have been, interesting to watch if they would have told us more about what it's like to, take all this time to try to build a home from scratch, or, just what it is to open a lounge, like anything but Melody and Martell every episode.
Well, did you see Marceau's his live yesterday?
Only because of you.
Okay. Well, he actually said this. He came on live last night, talk about he had an epiphany. He said that God, okay, told him that he needs to be a light for people. Now, I literally, when he opened saying that, I need to tell my story. We don't get to tell ours. He was like, you can see what happens on the show. And then he said, what happens on the show is true. And y'all know they love to act like what's going on in the show is, just a bunch of production. But he was like, what happens on the show is true. And now I need to be a light, and I'm gonna do more lives. I'm gonna do more YouTube. I'm gonna get a YouTube channel. And I was like, part of that is because he saw
Yeah.
that quote about Melody making so much
That
money.
34K.
Yeah, they're up to 35 a month, okay?
Yes.
Doing reels. So when he said that, all of a sudden he wants to now start sharing more of his story. He doesn't, and you should have seen him. He only one time he was like, I'm gonna let y'all say what y'all gonna say. Y'all can be as rude as possible, because people are in the comments being rude. But he was like, I'll wait until the end and then I'll come back for y'all. But it's interesting. It's interesting. And I'm gonna tell you, let me get someone else up here.
Okay.
I'm gonna tell you, it looks like that reunion is gonna be off the
Yeah.
chain, y'all.
Yeah. And Miss Dana, they was eating him up in the comments, and that's why he wasn't responding to the ones that they was giving him a pat on his back. But he didn't respond to the ones that was telling him about how you can be a 17 millionaire and then you living in this kind of house with grass growing up out the concrete and all of this, and he didn't want to hear that.
Let me tell you what he said. This is what he said. He said, just because my business makes millions doesn't mean that I make millions.
Never.
You can have a business that's making millions. That doesn't mean that when you subtract all the, operations and expenses, that's what you're bringing home. That's how he played it. And I was like,
Yeah.
look at him being,
Yeah,
like you said, cleaning it up.
Let me ask you this quick before you bring someone else on. What you were saying about production. You really don't think, I'm just saying, after looking at it and just seeing how Destiny does every episode, you don't think production is behind that? It seems like they might be. I do not believe.
No, for sure. Listen, the show is produced. It's a produced show like all other
Right.
shows. So when they get in a room, they have a conversation that they're supposed to discuss. And they'll even show them things that's going on. So all of that is meant to happen to get a reaction. So Destiny showing Martel that interview. I'm sure production was like, did you see this? Go ahead and introduce it to Martel, and Martel reacted to it. But when she was on that at the wine tasting, and Tiffany did the exact same thing.
Yeah.
The way she flips out on people.
Yeah, she's a mess.
It's just like, oh my God, girl, can't you? And you see how the other two tried to play it off, like Stormy and Tisha were like, damn, Destiny, like, they tried to just jump into something else, because it is a constant stroking of this girl's feelings. Like, she is more sensitive than Tisha. I think when Tisha's standing there, she's like, girl, I didn't even know. I didn't know you could be this sensitive.
I
It's
wish Tiffany had more
awful.
backbone and had a little bit more of a, can read a little better, because she just stand there looking dense when somebody go.
I literally said, because she looked over at the camera people when she did it. Did y'all see
She
that?
sure
She
did.
looked off like, is this really her? Like, she can't take her. And she's probably, at the end of the day, what I was thinking in my head is, I would have to beat Destiny's.
Yes.
Right
But
on.
Destiny is the bone carrier about Mel's business, but Destiny is not going to open up about any of her business. And when she made that statement about, I want y'all to listen to this. And when Martel got whiff of what Mel was saying, he didn't really get the reaction that they was looking for, because Mel have moved on. It's been going on 3 years. And that book there is closed. Mel is not going back down that back street because she already know who Martell is. She don't want no part of that anymore.
I agree. I think Martell has turned Melody off.
Totally.
He turned her off. I think there's things that she, that triggers her, like what happened, definitely triggered her. But it's not triggering her in a way that says, I want to be with you. It's triggering her as a reminder of what she had to escape.
Yes. And sometimes when you pull yourself back from a relationship, that's with any woman. When you pull yourself back, I'm 68 years old and I've been there, done that. Okay. When you pull yourself back from a relationship and say no more,
Facts.
And you go head on and you let them go head on and do what they do.
Facts.
When you come out from the trees and now I can see the forest,
right?
It began to look beautiful because you've been so blinded that you couldn't see. When the saying say, now I was blind, but now I see.
Yeah.
Mel was blinded in love that she couldn't really see what Martell was all about until she took herself back, and now she see the man that she married. This is a demon.
But everybody here for her, inviting him on the Destin trip. And I'm telling you, I was one of her fans that wasn't. I just was not here for that. I felt like I knew he was going to do what he did. He was going to show her who he really was right after. Her heart is too big, and I love that about her. But I really was not here for that. I know everybody loves seeing them together as a family, but he's just shown us too much for me to have gotten excited about.
The party was over when he was telling her about what floor he want to sleep in. He want to stay close to the kid. She done already gave you a free trip. Now you coming in, want to be sitting at the head of the table, ain't paid not one bill, ain't offered not one meal, ain't called nobody up and say, could you have this delivered? But you going to be the head of the table. Because I would have asked you to move over. Being honest, I would put you on the side because you no longer is the head of this camp.
Right. I want to thank Miss Tanga J for helping me out being a moderator in the chat. 497 of you are here watching, only 224 likes. So please get those likes up, you guys. We are having a very lively discussion about the season finale. A lot of what I have been telling you guys on this channel proved to be true. Martell 100% asked Melody if they can get back together. We're soulmates. Come on, Mel. We're soulmates. Don't be like that. We had a great time with our kids and our family. And I also said, because that man walked back into the house with AC, glowing, head in the clouds, thinking he was going to get that woman back. She put a balloon. She popped that damn balloon, made sure he just, all the wind came out of him. I'm about to feel everything that you said, okay?
Were you
so glad? What really gave me the thrill, I wanted to go hug Mel when she closed that door in his face. That means, hey, it's all over with. When the thrill is gone,
she did.
Hey, that was it. That was it. And that let me know that Mel is through, because I seen my mama do that to my daddy. When she closed that door, it was all over with. And if he ain't realized it now, he ain't gonna realize. He just want possession. He just want access to her money. That's all it's about. It ain't about that love. It's about that money.
Listen, this is my thought. Everybody who's saying that they love my hats, I appreciate you guys. I am the hat lady. I wear a lot of hats. So thank you guys. I'm going to be honest. I think that Martell and Melody had been together for so long, you guys, even though Martell had been stepping out. Martell is used to being taken care of a certain way. So I think that Melody, I like I said before in the 2 episodes ago when they were in Destin, when he said you had our lives planned out, you had our children's life planned out. That's true. Like
Yeah.
Melody is that type of person. This is what we're going to do. This is what our life will look like. And he loved that because he doesn't have that type of vision for himself. And he damn sure doesn't have it with you know who. When she was in that damn truck in Atlanta, when they went to that concert, and he was, what do you want me to say about the wine? It's 13%. And she couldn't get that out. I was like, I know he is like cringing on the inside because she it doesn't come naturally for her.
He'll
Not
never find nobody to fill those shoes again, honey.
Never will.
y'all learned each
Never.
other in a way where things could just go, and everybody around y'all thought you guys were a threat, and now it's over. It's over, and it's
Yes.
unfortunate.
Yes.
I'm not saying it in a way because it hurt. You know, a lot of people. The kids were hurt. A lot of things happened, but it's just
Yes.
I believe 100% that he want her back. And even if he says, I don't care. And even that little line he said at the end of the show, you guys, for everybody watching, when if you didn't see the show, he tried to throw this, you slept with my partner or you slept with somebody, that was a lie. Like,
I
did you see
said
how
too
he said
many
that?
men or something like that. Like
He said what now?
I thought he was saying you done slept with too many men for me to want you or
You
something.
didn't slept with too many men. He didn't say, he said it then. He said it during that IG rant when they were going back and forth. And you
Yeah.
know who else threw that shit out there? Pardon my French, guys. I apologize for cursing.
Destiny.
Destiny, Marsau, and the other brother, all nasty mouths.
Oh,
All of them. They all came out at the exact same time saying the exact same story. It was all like Melody said, Martel was the ringleader. Throw this
Yes.
information out there, and all the guys are saying it so they can get, because you know who didn't say it? Tisha.
Okay.
When they were on Carlos King's show and Destiny was like, I know where the bodies are buried and all that shit, Tisha just drank her drink, and good for her. Because she know that Mel can pull out a different kind of receipt on her.
that's what I said.
And it's getting ready to come out because that's gonna be why she gets up and walk off that stage because Kiki done opened up that Dead Sea, and that ain't what they wanted her to do. Even Carlos was trying to stop this from going down, but it was bound to happen eventually. Like Mel say, just see and sit back and take this ride because this flow here is gonna be a bumpy ride, and that's what's
Right.
happening.
Exactly. Let me bring up another person from the chat. If you don't mind, I'll have to drop one of you down because
Okay, well,
I,
thank you for having me. I'm Tisha. I'll go ahead and leave. Thank you.
okay. Okay,
I
Miss
was
Keisha. Okay, thank you. Okay, I am going. You want to stay, Patricia, or
I'm cool.
you're
If you don't
cool?
mind, I can go when somebody else come up too. I can go down.
Okay, for some reason, I'm not getting your name. So I have Miss Patricia beside me. I'll call out your name. And then I'm sorry, hon, your name is not up here either.
Oh, it's Victoria.
Victoria. Okay. I'm not sure why the names aren't coming up. They were coming up last time.
I tried to type it in, but it wouldn't come out.
Oh, okay. Well, hi, Miss Victoria. Welcome to the channel. What's your
Thank
thoughts on everything?
First I wanted to say I love your channel
Oh,
and
thank you.
love your commentary, and I love the way your style is.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate you. That is sweet. Thank you.
But I watched something earlier today with Marsau and Tisha, and they brought Alonda. They had a chat with Alonda.
Again? Or are you talking about the old one?
I guess it was the old one, and they
Okay.
asking her about some questions about her having an affair with Marsau.
Hmm.
The questions they asked her were very carefully put.
Facts.
Mm-hmm.
They
Yeah.
they did not ask her if she had an affair with Marsau. It was the way they asked her. Okay, so the way she answered, I would never have an affair with a married man. I wasn't raised that way. But the
Right.
question wasn't asked to her that way.
Right.
So she never answered the question whether she had the affair with Marsau or not. So Tisha and Marsau felt that they were vindicated the way they questioned her. And she also turned around and said that she would never say anything against Mel or against Stupid, her cousin.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I can't even think of his name right now, but Mel's ex-husband,
Martell.
Martel. She would never say anything against the two of them. But
Mm-hmm.
it's still she's not saying that she didn't have the affair.
Right.
So it's all gonna come out in the wash on the reunion
Yes.
that she did actually sleep with him.
Well, it already showed because Melody was trying to explain it, and Marsau started over talking her.
Exactly.
She said she was
Yes.
going to come on and to let Tisha know it happened. However, she did not know he was married, and she didn't know, and she wouldn't have done it otherwise. But Melody said it happened years ago. When Melody said
Right.
it, she said it happened years ago. So, like I said before, clearly Tisha knows something's up. She acts like her world was turned upside down by the TV show. If that's the case, then you and your husband need to have a serious talk about, whether or not you can stay on the show. And I agree. I think that at this point they should have let him quit at this point. Shouldn't
Yeah.
say anything against because they will be sued. I don't know what that means, Miss O'Care. Go ahead if you can repeat what that is. I just find it interesting that with everything they did, even with Marsau and Chris Fletcher. Did you see how Marsau handled himself with Chris? Chris said,
Yeah,
Yeah, he danced.
huh?
He danced around the question.
he
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 did.
did.
still did not answer it.
He did not answer.
He
And what he
he did
said
not.
was basically, I have to have a stenographer with me when I'm anywhere
Yes.
with Chris because Chris wants to cover his own ass. Well, of course, Chris said, I was there with my wife.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Right.
The video I posted, because he did post a video for that particular day that made him seem like he was in New York. And so he said that was an old video that I just happened to have posted that day. However, I was there with my wife. When
Yeah.
I left you were doing your own thing. And he still talked in circles.
He
Still
that's
talked
what
in circles.
Marceau do. If you pay attention to Marceau, Marceau wants to be smart and he tries to play on women because he never go against a man, especially in a conversation. If you notice that, he always go against a woman because he feels that he can out talk a woman. But he have not met me, but he feel that he can out talk a woman and try to spin his scenario on what he's trying to explain, like he was trying to tell about that lawsuit. He ain't saying nothing. He was talking loud, but he wasn't saying anything about that lawsuit. Because, like I say, I've been in business for 35 years. And ain't no way in the world you a $17 million man and you ain't got nothing to show for it, and you paying this and this and that, and you don't have nothing to show for it because
Right.
you feel like you paying them and you come up with zero. Ain't no way in the world that's gonna happen. Not being a $17 million man, and just like Stormy husband say, you don't like working with women. No, you don't like working with women because you don't like them knowing what you're doing. It ain't about the money. It's
Right.
about he's fast talking people. He making deals up under the table, and it's not showing on the book.
And
Well,
I
another
said
thing
this
I
before and
wanted
I'll
to
say it
point
again.
out.
Marcel doesn't like Tisha in the streets because he's in the streets. Can't have both
Right?
there.
Can't both of them be in the street. Somebody bound to hit head.
Exactly.
Another
Okay,
thing
Miss Patricia, I done brought up just to make sure that we don't have any microphone issues.
No
I
problem.
brought up another person. I appreciate you joining us.
I appreciate you having me.
Okay. Take
another thing
care.
I wanted to
Bye
point out
bye.
was
Um,
Stormy. Stormy is very two-faced. There's something about her I didn't like from the beginning, and I still don't like. She's just not Melanie's friend. I just don't see it.
Oh my goodness.
hey, Miss
Hi,
El Sofula.
everybody.
Hi, how are you?
You know what?
Hmm.
I called up here specifically to address Stormy. Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Because literally, listen, I've bought the Canvas Beauty hair serum,
Uh-huh.
and they sent me the free body balm, and her hair product is good.
Okay.
I went through GBS, and that's something, atrophy, neuropathy, and all that. So it affected my hair, and I've been using it, and yeah, my hair is growing like crazy. Like,
Oh, wow.
it's no joke. And I supported her initially because my roots are from Mississippi.
Mm-hmm.
And so I felt like a young lady from Mississippi, hairstylist, been doing hair. I saw her little story, and I support her. One thing I cannot appreciate, because I
Mm-hmm.
came in like that. You hear me?
Mm-hmm.
When I'm watching your videos and you got money in your hand like you a rapper doing a crooked leg, almost old lady dance, girl, what's happening? Who are you? Then you want to play with these sounds and all this type of stuff. I don't know what God you worshiping.
Exactly.
At this point, I really don't. And Stormy, when I go back to the argument with her and Destiny, my grandbaby sleep, y'all. So I gotta tread waters lightly. Cause
Okay.
you get your rest while you can.
All right.
But when you go back and her and Destiny got into it, this the one thing that couples with everything that Stormy has been doing since then. She said to Destiny, you ain't got enough to come at me. See, Stormy at that moment for me was arrogant.
Mm.
And arrogant people don't have no room for
Mm-hmm.
nobody else because they think they above everybody. Because
Exactly.
at that moment, she was above Mel and
Mm-hmm.
everybody else on the cast. So she just came in like, oh, me and my husband, we got this. We just gonna, and it was like, and then you want to team up and double down with Mel's ops. Number two,
Mm-hmm.
here go another person Mel bringing on the show that feel like they want to attack her. It's like, don't get me wrong. Stand 10 toes down in it, Mel. She a Scorpio anyway. She gonna do that. But
Too.
what they not, me too. November 15th, hey, right in the middle. Don't play with me.
Mm-hmm.
I give off that nice girl persona, but a
Yeah.
couple people could tell you it ain't so nice.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Not within my control because I don't condone violence for the record.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
But what I'm saying is, y'all people came on here. This girl gave every last one of y'all inadvertently
Thank you.
an opportunity. And just like the devil, y'all came in going in after the lamb, put her on the sacrificial block. But see, they forgot God got the last say.
Yes,
And
Lord.
now it's every weapon formed against you shall not prosper. That's what they're going through. Now at this moment, everybody said their business is not going nowhere. Lord have mercy. She by Sheree might as well be Sheen by Arionne Curry. They the same people. Did somebody understand that parallel?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. Because I was wondering, was it just me? They are the Sheree has not been successful at nothing. And Marsau, crazy bumpkin, and he supposed to be from Michigan somewhere. And I'm disgusted because it's like, listen, don't represent Michigan, dude. You've been down there taking advantage of women with Southern traditions and taking advantage of those women. Because up north, they run rings around his head, his mind, his intellect, and his bad body. But down there, they happy to have a man. I was happy I was find a man. Remember that on Popeye?
Mm-hmm.
With Popeye and Cletus, and she was like, I sees a man sitting on the moon like LaTisha. That's how you look at this point. And then you want to keep him. And he disrespect you in your face. And he telling you to your face, I choose Mel over you because I'm having this meeting with her. Because I'm gonna have an opportunity to watch them long legs. That's what I am
Uh,
gonna do.
that is hilarious. Let me tell you. First, I want to thank Cookie from the Shy for the super sticker. Thank you, Miss Cookie. She is also a member. I appreciate you. But I wanted to talk to you about what you were saying about Stormy. I actually equated Stormy's personality to Floyd Mayweather the other day. I was like, she has the same type of arrogance and cockiness
That's
with when
Right.
she's talking about stuff. And I don't know if it's just her, the fighter in her where she talks about everything, but she sees things, in a certain bubble. Like, this is
Right.
me and this is everybody else. And when she is in that, when she's about to say something, that is how she battles. She has the same type of personality to me. You guys let me know if y'all think so.
No, I agree. I agree with you 100% because, and both, it's so funny that Floyd Mayweather, he was a little guy. So,
Yeah, she's
he
little
had to
too.
fight his way in Grand Rapids and, and now that he's rich and all this and, that's all you hear about. What about the content of your character, sir? You can't read. He's illiterate to my understanding.
yeah.
Right.
How are you a businessman and you can't read the contract?
Didn't stop him from getting the money though. We have to pay
Well,
attention
they
to that
gonna
money.
always have a coon that shuck and jive. Beat your brains in until you go into oblivion. I mean, by the time he's 50 years old, he probably won't remember his 20s.
Yeah, it's a boxing is
Because
all
it's a
life.
brutal, I'm saying as far as boxing
Facts.
is brutal to the body. We saw what it did to Muhammad Ali.
Facts.
So what I'm saying is, in your youth, how about do some community activism? Lord knows Grand Rapids could use it. Your daughter was just in trouble because
Yeah.
she took on your dangerous attributes and you brought her out of that situation. Did you
Facts.
help her or did you hinder her?
Facts.
Because now she's not held accountable. And so that type of buffoonery, I hate to see it. And it's not even only with them, P. Diddy, disgusting. Karusha, disgusting. Y'all teaching young girls, let a man do anything to you and accept it.
Yeah.
Like we not teaching our young girls to go to debutantes no more. We teaching them to get on the strip pole early. You gonna meet a rapper, he gonna throw bands on you. What happened to the debutante and going to college?
It's a different life.
Graduating high school?
They
It's a
don't
different
care.
life for sure.
They
I
don't.
want to say this out to Journey to Be Better You. That I do want to repeat what she said here. She said Mel has always said that she lets people get to know other people for themselves. She said, just don't discuss me. If I don't rock with them, don't talk about me to them. So we have to see how Stormy plays her friendships with everybody else because I know they wouldn't have any problem telling. And I want to see what happens on stage because Martel and Stormy got into it. They got into it for just a little bit.
You know what? Stormy understood the assignment because Stormy acts like I'm a boss. I'm a boss. Your husband is a retired NFL football player who sponsored your hairstylist salon career. And then you created a hair serum and it was really good and it took off. And so that's what that is. It's nothing wrong with that. That's a beautiful love story. Tell that story. However, being boastful and bragful, because you know what? Honestly, under one of her Canvas Beauty commercials,
Mm-hmm.
because I follow her,
Mm-hmm.
I left her a long message talking about being bragful and boastful, and that is not of God. And what goes up will come down, whether you believe it or not. Sometimes sooner rather than later, but you're gonna have to meet the Grim Reaper. The video that I'm speaking of is when she was dancing in the dress, and then with bands of money in her hand,
Okay.
and then she was dancing in a jumpsuit. It like flashed to, and she had bands of money in her hand and she was dancing, do a little crazy dance. It wasn't nothing seductive or anything. It was like she was being playful. But she had money in her hand. And I'm like, if that's all you got, boo, then that's all you got. Where your personality at? Because so far I haven't seen it. Haven't seen the
She
loyalty.
actually said just a couple of weeks ago, she said that she has now been given an opportunity to tell her story. So
Oh,
I'm actually being open to Stormy. I just want to hear what she has to say. I do think that she had to fight out of something to become who she was, just a little bit that I did hear. And I would love to see what she actually is communicating because people might be able to relate to it.
and guess what?
What?
I saw the personal like many interviews she did where she went back to her home and showed the little shed that was on the property and that they turned into a hair salon for her,
Mm-hmm.
and how she was a hairstylist for. That's what made me buy her product. I believed in her. I'm a girl from Mississippi. So
Mm-hmm.
I was like, I'm gonna support my sister.
Facts.
And her hair product, listen, that hair serum is good.
It's
No
good.
lie.
Okay.
I'm not
I'm gonna
even,
take your word for it. I'm gonna go pick some up tomorrow
yeah, it's really
because
good.
you
And
said it's good. Okay.
literally,
Try it.
She gets into though, she throws it in people's face. I got this.
right. And
That
that's what throws
can't
me
do
off. Like
because
you.
what
Yeah.
what God gives you, God can take it away. That's
Right.
what I don't like about her. She's
Me
very
too.
materialistic, and
Right.
Right.
why I was gonna buy her products, and that's what turned me away from her, because God giveth and God taketh away.
And she's a young woman and she might not
Right.
have experience enough to know all of that. You know what I'm saying?
I
And I that's the
told
you know,
her,
and I give her grace for that because like you said, I'm 52. She's in her, is she 30?
In her 30s.
Okay, in her 30s. So she's still navigating this journey with
Facts.
this opportunity being put on blast, but I was like, my sister, my Mississippi sister, my roots are directly in Mississippi, Tunica, Bahia, Sunflower, Meridian, and all the up and down through the Delta. So I'm just saying that was my initial reasons for supporting her. It just disappointed me that she took it a turn to where now you want to be boastful and bragful.
yeah,
And people from the Bible Belt below the Mason Dixon line, we don't play with God, church, or none of the sort.
Mm-hmm.
You blessed, be blessed.
Mm-hmm.
But we understand the rules, you know.
Mm-hmm.
mm,
Mm-hmm. I hear you. I hear you. I
And I'm
do.
gonna let some other people come up. You guys, thank you. And DyanaRozay,
Yes.
I don't know if you saw my comment earlier,
What's that?
but I said you look like Diana Ross for real. Like,
Oh, do
are
I?
you guys related?
No.
No, for real. I mean, she from Detroit. I'm from Detroit, so
I know I'm not related, but I always loved her. I love her style. She has
right.
really
And you can rock a
awesome.
good hat, girl.
Yes, so
yeah.
she's like my style icon. She's always been that. So I love Ross because of that. And that is why I have my name as DyanaRozay, you guys.
Well, I'm gonna say this, honey.
What's
Honey, I'm gonna need you to go ahead and create you a hat line because you come
Oh,
through
thank
slaying and
you.
playing, and I will buy one, and I'm
Oh,
sure other
wow.
people will too, especially this cute little pink one you got on.
Thank you. It's just a bucket hat that I done folded up, child. I literally will manipulate my hats until I get them to work for me. That's it.
You
But
got a good
yes,
style. Love you, lady. Much
thank you.
success.
So
And
much
Thank you so
I'm
much.
gonna support you as well with me
Okay. I
continuing to
appreciate
soar.
you.
Look, with me continuing to support Stormy,
Mhm.
and I gotta see her do better.
I
yeah,
understand. I
All right.
understand.
having me
Thank
up too.
you. Thank you,
All right.
guys. Okay, I got another person waiting in the chat. So just a moment. Let me give my shout out. I have 639 of you watching, 346 likes. So go ahead and hit those likes, please. Thank you, Miss Tanga, for all of your help in the chat. And let's see. I'm gonna add one more person up. I am adding Denny. I don't have, oops, I lost the other one. You could have stayed, girl. It's okay. Okay, Miss Denny, what's up?
Oh, I'm sorry. You came and got me really quickly there. I wasn't prepared. Okay, can you hear me, Diana?
I hear you well. Yes.
Okay. Hi, how are you?
Awesome. How are you?
I am great. I just wanted to say that about this reunion, first of all.
Yes.
People, I keep hearing about Marsau's bones being, taken out of the closet, but it looks like there's going to be some revelation regarding Maurice as well.
Oh, yes, that's a thank you for bringing that up. Maurice in that damn the sex parties, I'll call them
Yes.
the SX parties that's happening at what's his credit repair company? I remember I heard that part. Yeah, so go ahead, Miss Denny, tell us what you know.
Yes. So I am like, okay, okay. So it's no wonder that they try to talk over everybody because they all have skeletons in the closet. So
Right.
I hate that Kimmy may have to hear about this, but I don't think it's something that she probably has not heard before, to be honest with you, the same as Tisha. So it's going to be interesting to see what they have to say about these sex parties. And then they did a little flash of a photo of him sitting in the office.
Mm. Let me tell you what I found to be most interesting, and you guys hit me up in the chat if y'all think so as well. Um, when he said, I'm about to get a lawyer on XYZ, I was like, listen, these stories have been ongoing for how many years now? And you're just now thinking about getting a lawyer when he has sent lawyers out for other stories previously. I told you guys on the last time I was on live that someone had posted a story saying that Kimmy had a different type of sickness. And he shut that shit down within, if it was posted for 5 minutes, it was down. Do you hear me? With an apology down.
Wow. So
And they said point blank, oh, just talk to Maurice. This isn't true. So I know I was like, oh, that's not good. But I know that they've done this before, so that they know how to get information out to people. But whoever's spreading that lie, if it's a lie, I don't even know if it's a lie. Whoever's saying that story has been out for a minute. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not sure why he would just say on the reunion stage something that he should have addressed 2 years ago, 3 years ago.
it sounds to me that he's doing the Marsau technique.
Facts.
And somebody I heard saw today, they were in the comments and they started calling Marsau Marsha. So because he's always in women's business and arguing with women on social media.
Right.
So he has a new little nickname now called Marsha, and then they said type teeth Tisha or something,
Right.
TTT or whatever it is. But anyway, I also noticed on the reunion stage that I did not see Tiffany and Lou.
No, they were there.
They were there.
Yeah, I think I saw a flash of them. I did see them, I believe.
Oh, they must have been there for a minute, like they were on tonight's show, because they just, I think she got about 10 seconds on tonight's show to talk about Mel and try to stir up mess and ask questions, and she got shut down really quickly. So I don't know, if they're actually going to have a part next season or not, but looks like they just did a little glimpse of them. If they must have been on there really quickly because I didn't even see them.
Yeah, so Tiffany made the comment to Destiny, then Destiny lost it. I heard that you sat down with Mel. She told me that. Are you guys friends now? Destiny, who was carrying the bone, showing the TMZ interview, Melody said on her tweet tonight, she said, the only thing I did was make tens of thousands by marketing my business in these interviews, and I don't care about who anybody is dating. Okay. And she was as polite as can be. She said, I don't know anything about what Martel is doing or in his dating life. I don't ask him those questions. And I don't think it was rude at all. How Martel took it was rude because Martel wanted her to care. Period.
Exactly. And that's what I got from
Martel.
that too, is that he became upset because when he saw that recording that Destiny played, the reason I say he became upset is because Mel was saying that she didn't care.
He said, I
So
don't
he
care.
immediately went into the babysitting line. And I'm like, well, how does babysitting correlate with what she's saying about she doesn't, care who you're dating?
And you can
She
tell,
didn't say anything wrong.
right? You can tell his thoughts were raggedy around it because he said, all the people she brings around my kids, the only reason why I brought Sheree around so you bringing people around the kids too. Is that what you're saying? Because in second season, when Melody threw those clothes at your head and said, I know you have her around my children, when you guys were still married and you were taking them over to AC's house or bringing her around the kids and then telling them not to tell. Is that what you're talking about? Was it dirty like that, sir? Because you're talking about people that work with her that she trusts, and you need her to introduce them to you for what? You weren't introducing your mistress when you were bringing
Exactly.
that child your child
Exactly.
there. So
And then he had the audacity to tell Destiny when she asked him, well, why didn't you mention to Mel about Sheree? He had the audacity to say, well, it wasn't her business.
yep,
Yet you went and revealed Mel's business
yep,
to Curry Goat and about her having COVID. So that wasn't her business.
right.
Because this is the thing. He's very manipulative and he's strategic. He knows what he's doing. So just mentioning the fact that Mel had COVID, he knew that she was going to go on the attack. And all he did, like Mel said, was just feed her the ammunition and gave her that bullet. And he knew that she was going to shoot it and
And
do
she
his dirty
said,
work for him.
like he always does, he would play them against each other. She said that on the show. He tried to play us against each other, and he did the same thing he always does. And I know it, and I'm not going to let him weaponize her against me anymore. Period.
Right. And I think he's angry because he cannot get the reaction out of Mel like he used to. And
Mhm.
she shut that down tonight by just saying, I've been so withdrawn from this toxicity and this negativity and until I don't even want to get myself involved in that anymore. But she did speak her truth about him coming into her texting her about being his soulmate and all this kind of stuff. But I did want to just say this also, Dyana, regarding the conversation you guys had about Stormy,
Okay.
because I think that, like you said,
Hey,
Stormy
Jenny,
may have an interesting story.
Jenny, hold on one second. I think I saw
Okay.
Ebony in the chat. Ebony, if you could come up, please hit the link in the description box if you're still here, because I wanted to talk to you since you're here about Destiny and what might be revealed on the reunion stage. So if you're still in the chat, please join so that I can bring you up. Okay, sorry about that, Jenny. Go ahead.
Not a problem. Yeah, but I agree with you that Stormy may have um a come up story from the, about her coming up from wherever she came from. If she came up from the bottom and now it's like, okay, well, look at me now, my success story.
Mhm,
Then if she comes off as relatable and as someone who is humbled,
mhm.
then she can resonate with more people than she can if she comes off as arrogant and above everybody else.
Right.
So I think the way that she comes off is going to determine whether or not people do business with her or whether they actually like her when she's on next season. Because to me, right now, if she continues on the path that she's been on, then people are going to be turned off.
Well, people are turned off. I think
Yes.
they're turned off now. I think that she just, I don't know. Destiny rubs people the wrong way. She has a visible chip on her shoulder. I know she doesn't like for people to say that about her, but she can turn, you know, it's just hard to know how she's triggered or why she's triggered. She gets there so fast. So but yeah, I'm telling you, they made that comment about she basically tried to make it seem like she was going to tell on Melody again. Melody skeletons, whatever this is. This is what she wants to bring out on the reunion stage. Melody said, "Well, say whatever you want. I don't give a damn." Then
Exactly.
who did you hear say, "Don't do it, Destiny. Don't do it"? Did y'all see who said that?
That was Maurice.
Maurice.
Yes.
What interest does he have in this conversation between Destiny and Melody? What interest would he have to say, "Don't do it, Destiny"? Isn't
This
that
is going to be interesting.
isn't that interesting? I cannot wait. We have been watching Maurice season after season on the reunions, making faces, turning up, trying to look crazy. And now all of a sudden you want to interject in the worst kind of way. Don't stop, you're going to break up their marriage. He said that he went all the way out there trying to do that. So now I'm thinking, what were y'all all talking about? Where if you
Exactly.
said what you were going to say, the only way she could have gotten the information is sitting with y'all. Okay,
Exactly.
let that
And
woman say
this
what
thing
she
that she's
thinks.
trying to bring out with Mel about hacking Martell's phone,
Oh
I'm
yeah,
like, so that shows you also another little sidebar conversation. And how many times did they mention Mel tonight?
every scene, every
Every
scene.
scene. And then LaTisha, every time you turn around, Mel, is Mel coming?
Yeah,
Uh, Mel, oh my gosh, she got on my nerves. Oh, she got on my nerves. Mel, please get your own storyline, people, because that is so exhausting to hear you just always talking about Mel. And then why are you worried about whether Mel is coming to the wine event? Shouldn't they have been looking for Sheree?
yeah. They look, and he was quick. Sheree's not coming because we thought it'd be too much attention. Blah 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 blah. Whatever. Sheree isn't coming
Exactly.
because she got to see what was going on the show like the rest of us. Okay.
And I think the term new boo, oh, his new boo, new, they just tried to rub that in. I don't know how many times I heard them say new boo and talking about Mel. That was pretty much all they had focused on all night.
I know. Look, we got 738 of you guys are watching this show. 402 likes. Please help get those likes up. I have Miss Ebony on the chat. Miss Ebony the best. Okay. Hey
Hey,
girl.
Queen, how are you?
Awesome. Thank you
Oh,
so much for joining, child, because I know that
absolutely.
you were the one to break. You were the one to break the news, girl. That
Absolutely.
Destiny
Mhm.
and Martell had
Yes,
it going on in the worst way.
yes. So I was in communication because, as you know, I have an associate paralegal, so I do a lot of research.
Okay.
And I did some investigation and found out some things by someone in Destiny's camp.
Okay.
I got
So this is someone that's a friend of hers?
someone in her camp, can't reveal who.
Okay.
But the person sent me some texts and conversation, and I reached out to Destiny. I said, listen, I have some information here and I want to talk to you before I go public. And she went off on me and she was like, so you're the one who's spreading the rumors in Huntsville about everybody. I said, listen, think what you want. I'm talking to you now about you sleeping. I didn't use the word sleeping, I used the other word, with Mel's husband. And she went off on me and I'm getting my attorney on you. And I said, but you can get your attorney, but I have the proof here. So I said, I was going to reveal it. I said, I'm going to go on the biggest YouTube channel and I'm going to reveal, I'm going to show you a receipt. And she just, she sent her lawyer to send me like a letter and then she blocked me. But if she if Mel reveals what she has, I'm going to reveal what I have.
Oh my God.
If
Listen,
he
when
comes,
I heard Melody say, you calling them at 1 in the morning, I
yeah.
was like, shut
Oh, it's more
your
than that.
face.
It's more than that.
Ooh, child.
It's more than that. And I just inbox Mel. I said, Mel, if she comes after you, it's done. It's done.
Well,
I'm done because I'm
I
gonna
cannot
drop
wait to see this, child. I really can't. This is so exciting.
this. She
But
blocked
yeah,
me. She
she
blocked me.
did.
Yeah,
I
she's
have to
like,
say, when it first went down, after I saw the scene with Melody talking about, she was just singing to her song in the car, and they had their little, produced scene where there was, bringing closure to the end of their relationship, friendship. I was like, I love Melody to pieces, and I don't understand how she would sit beside Destiny right now, knowing what she knows. How is she doing it? That takes a different type of strength. Because I'm telling you right now, I would not be able to do it. And I
I
kept
said,
thinking,
how is
how is
it
she
that
doing this?
how is it that Mel didn't know about you until you actually literally started the show? And you're
Let me
supposed to be Mel and Martell have been together for how long? And you just popping up?
And then you hear that mess that Destiny said. We all know that Melody said someone was listening to her calls. And then
Okay.
on the reunion clip, we heard Destiny say, you
Oh,
Martell's phone. I
but
think he said, what?
yeah, but on my interview with Mel, I asked her with me and Tay, I said, Destiny said she has some information on you and she's going to start talking. And if you guys go back and listen, Mel says she has nothing on me, but people will say things
Yeah,
to
I
try to
heard that.
get you nervous.
Yeah, I heard that.
Yeah.
I
So
heard that. And
she,
I believe it. I believe it.
she doesn't
I
have,
believe it 100%. So do you think her making the comment, I should say whatever,
if
and
she
then
had,
you think it
okay,
was all performative, her and Maurice?
we're smart. We're smart women. We're smart Black women, and we can sometimes be trifling when it comes to certain things. Mel and Destiny no longer has a relationship. Don't tell somebody that you're going to, or do you want me to? Release it. You big and
Release it.
bold. You're big and bold. Release it, because I'm telling you right now, the moment she released, YouTube will shut down. You go after Mel, and I'm coming for you.
Child, I cannot wait. I love it. I love it.
It's
Honestly,
the mess of it all.
I was watching it and I was like, "Ooh, I can't believe this. I can't believe it's actually going down.
Oh,
They
it's
better
gonna
get
go
to the
down.
bottom of it." Because I have to say, I appreciate that in this reunion, since everybody's like, we're tired of the internet rumors, all that stuff. I appreciate that it is all being laid on the table. Let's
Exactly.
get through all of it. Let's
It's
get through all of it.
exactly. She needs to be honest. No one is going to be so upset with an ex-wife that you're not even friends with for that long, but your loyalty to Martel. And no woman is going to say, oh, yeah, he called me the second Destiny. What?
What?
Really?
Did she say that?
Oh, I got to DM you. I got
You better. You better.
to. He called me the second Destiny. No man that has never been with you is going to call you, oh, that's the first Ebony that I've been with. Oh, that's the second Mel. Come on now, guys. Come on.
That is the most trifling, low down, dirty dog mess I have ever,
Because I'm thinking about it,
ever.
I'm like, okay, why would she be so upset? What did Martel promise you, like he promised Coleslaw he would do for y'all, let you guys reach higher places? And because Mel cut him off and it's not happening, you mad with her?
Listen, I said the same when she was like, "Oh my God, I can't believe he'd say that Mel would say that she's sleeping with Melnika." And then when she brought it to him, and he was like, "I'm not
Did,
even mad. Like,
uh,
what is this
uh,
about?"
Dana, did she answer that question after she went into confessional and was like, oh, it's weird if he did. Why would you care?
Why would you
Why
care?
would you care? Destiny Payton, Ebony the Best is ready for you, boo-boo. You come from Mel, and I'm going to come blazing at you.
Facts. That was so odd to me. I did not know I didn't know how to handle it. I said, Destiny, nobody gets that
No,
upset about hearing that a friend might have slept with another friend back in the day. It doesn't, why would you care?
why would you
Why?
care?
Mm-hmm.
Care. You're
Exactly.
worried about getting your friendship back with Mel, but you're worrying about who he was previously with. And oh, it's not true. How did you know it's not true? He was dating your mama, his father or whatever was dating your mama.
Facts.
Oh, come on now, girl. We don't play. If you're gonna come into the sandbox, Destiny, please play nicely, or it's not gonna be pretty.
Right. Well, and someone asked, why is the ex-husband still cool with Mel? Now, y'all remember, he wasn't, because
Because
Mel said she had cut that relationship off,
yes,
and a lot of people were trying to figure out how close Mel and Des actually
but
were
they
when,
need picking sense out of nonsense. Why would LeBaric all of a sudden, after so many years, Mel had blocked him just
Mel
because
had blocked him. I know someone sent me the little picture of him saying, "Go get it, girl," when
yeah,
she had her
come
Jay
on.
Bolin thing going. And Mel's mom used to, when she came on my channel for her interview, she actually said Destiny was at Mel's house all the time,
All the time.
all the time. And
Time.
I thought, whoa, then that was a dangerous. She did something trifling.
Mm.
Trifling. And
Amanda's the
she
very
cussed
too.
me out too. She cussed
Okay.
me out too.
Yeah. Amanda's
When
the
when I first said what's going on with them, that was when we got the previews for the season. Let me tell you, she got so pissed with me that I showed up in the I showed, you know how it says DyanaRozay joined.
yeah.
She looked, she was on with Lulu, and when she saw my name rolled up, if y'all saw her get like super angry and she just started barking at Lulu after that, it's
Wow.
because she saw my name.
Lost.
I was like, oh Jesus, I got this girl hot.
I know I got her hot, like, because she was accusing me of things that I wasn't even doing. She was like, so you're the one that's spreading all the rumors in Huntsville because it seems as if you're near us. Girl,
Oh,
I'll let you think that. I screenshot all her messages that she sent me, everything that she did, because I have to keep it for my purpose also. But
Ebony, I need you to share the love. I won't say a
I'm
thing.
your
I
DM.
just need to see where this is.
Absolutely.
Huh?
I'll be in your DM. Absolutely.
Okay. You're
Absolutely.
the best girl. You are the best.
Yes, I'm the best. So I will talk to you later. But yeah, that's what I have on her. And
Okay.
I did
All
tell
right.
her I was going to release everything
Okay.
to the toppest YouTubers with the most numbers. And she was like, go ahead, sis, do your thing then.
Okay. Well, I won't do anything. This is your story. I just want to see what was said. Okay.
Oh, you're gonna be like,
I'll
what?
come on your channel and talk about it. Okay.
All right, thank you.
I appreciate you. Thank you so
Okay,
much.
bye.
Bye-bye. Woo, okay, you guys, that was something. We don't have anyone else in the chat or anyone waiting. If you guys wanted to come up, you definitely can. Again, this is not an official review for tonight's show. I'm going to do that for tomorrow. But yeah, the show itself was I loved it. It definitely gave us a lot of insight on what went down between Martell and Melody. We all saw it, okay? Martell was not giddy for nothing. He wanted that relationship back. He told Mel that he wanted her back, and I guess she may have been polite and, letting him down easy and just trying to have conversations with him, but then he betrayed her by taking something that she said back to you know who, and then she made that post to let everybody know. Be mad, sis, because Martell is acting like y'all are cool now, and I need this shit to stop. I said that. I 100% believe it. Let's see what else you guys have to say. See, Martel stay slanging that thing, but the Scott brothers are even more nasty. Yeah, I can't wait to see how this plays out with Maurice and Marsau. Maurice telling Destiny not to share the story says a lot to me. Like Ebony was just saying, there's no friendship there. There's nothing there. And with all the mess, at the end of the day, what it says to me is that Melody has more bones or more receipts than they could ever have. So he's like, back off, Destiny. Don't say anything because he knows it's going to send out a whole legion of things. Okay. So you guys let me know what y'all think. We have someone saying that Coleslaw is about to be triple sick because she's going to post in 3, 2, 1 for sure. All in One said a lot of them women are so ingrained with misogyny, just like the men. Women pander to men so much. It's a sick cycle. Facts, facts. Let's see who else. We do have 780 of you guys watching. Go ahead and hit that like button. 462 of you have hit it so far. So go ahead and hit the like button. I'm going to bring Miss Tasha Rains into the stream. Hi, Tasha.
Hi, Diana.
How are you?
I'm good. Are you?
Awesome. What you got to say about all this?
All I want to say is about Maurice always jumping in. I truly believe that Maurice is the ringleader
Mhm.
of the cheaters.
Okay.
And I believe he knows
He's the
if they
oldest.
I believe if I believe he knows if they really set Mel off and Mel go to spilling everything,
Uh-huh.
his veil will be lifted and it's over for him.
Uh-huh.
That's what
Mhm.
I believe. I believe that's why he's always inserting himself. Because if his brother get exposed, then he gets exposed also.
Well, we already saw that Marsau took the heat. He took the heat when Martel said it's not like y'all don't have 20 women. So he put both of them in it together, but
Yep.
Marsau took the heat, okay, like it was just him. And we all see how nervous he gets anytime they talk about cheating or anything like that.
Exactly. Exactly.
He sits
Maurice
there with
are
his
actually,
eyebrows up, his eyes are bucked open.
yeah. Actually, he reacts worse than Marceau does.
Facts. Facts. He does. He does. In my opinion, I always have an eye on Maurice. Maurice is always somewhere just like sitting there. Frankly, and even him sucker punching Martel. Even him
Yep.
with Miss Van saying that he sucker punched Martel. Marceau, and like I said, I thought Martel said something before the punch happened, before he hit him. And I think he may have said something about whatever this secret group thing they got going on.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's what
No, you know what
like
I believe what was
Marcel.
said, and
Yeah.
I'm not certain, but I believe because they bleeped it out. I believe Marceau's not Marceau, I'm sorry. Martell said something about that other woman's child.
Oh, you think so?
I truly
Carlos
believe in
asked
my
about that.
heart.
He said, let's talk about this other baby. Darnett Garner called it Love and Marriage Hunchville, y'all.
That's what it is.
Love and Marriage Hunchville.
That's what it is. But
Mm-mm-mm.
I believe that's what Martell said. And I don't think he said MJ. I think he said something about that other lady's baby.
Facts. And the only time that Marceau even tried to understand Martel's side is when he said, "What have I said that about MJ?" Oh, okay. Now I see your point. Oh, do you? Okay.
Mhm.
Uh-uh. Trash.
But
Trash.
that's what I came on to say.
Okay, Tasha.
I didn't see where I didn't see I still got my eye on Stormy, but I
Uh-huh.
didn't see where, or at least with the clips they showed how she may have betrayed Mel. I didn't see that. Um, but I still got my eye on her because it's just something that just don't hit me right with her, and I just haven't grasped it yet.
And we haven't seen a lot of her. We haven't seen a lot of her with, with her interactions with Mel, but she's trying to be on the show. So she has come out in interviews and said, "I don't have beef with anybody. I am making my own relationships." And Melody asked her to do that. That's why I posted that one comment. Go ahead and make your own relationships. Just keep me out your mouth. Um, so we'll see. So when Destiny was on that reunion stage last year, and Mel said, "You were talking to my ops," and then Maurice trying to stop her from saying whatever, that just goes to show y'all all were talking about her, and she had a reason to pull away from you outside of the fact that you were messing with her ex. And you might have been messing with him when y'all were married, okay? That's what it sounds like. Uh,
And also when they played that no, when Destiny played that clip, I don't see anything Mel said wrong for anybody to get upset. She just clearly stated that when she's asked about Martell's whatever.
with anything. I don't have any
Exactly.
information about Martel. We're divorced. He does
Exactly.
him, I do me. I was like, that was the most respectful thing you can actually say to
Exactly.
in this situation. I know that this is juicy for y'all, but for me, I can't tell you. I'm not looking for it. And when I find out, I don't research it. Thank you to Projects Baby for becoming a new member. I appreciate you. Thank you so much.
Did you see Chris Fletcher's face when they were going back and forth?
Yes.
His face said it all to me. Like y'all full of it.
Yeah, I saw it. I saw it. I loved it. I love Chris Fletcher's scene because I was like, that's how you should act when you're a grown man. When you are a grown man and another grown man puts you in some mess to cover his stuff, you tell it. I don't know why you would say that, but I wasn't with you. Okay. I was with my wife. And when he tried to come back, well, they said that he was like, they had me in New York. They looking for my business because of you. So stop putting my name in your mouth. I loved it. I
Yeah.
loved it.
Well,
Yes.
thank you for allowing me up.
I appreciate you. Thank you so much, Miss Tasha.
Thank you.
Okay, guys. Let's see. We don't have any more people waiting. There's 779 of you on the live. We have been on for a good little hour. Oh, a little bit over an hour, actually. So let's see. Let me look at the comments again. Yeah, outside of that, people are talking about what Marsau said about chocolate in a bottle. He said that he didn't want people comparing chocolate in a bottle to Martell's wine. He said that there's no comparison or something like that. So it was a good show altogether. Let's see. Someone said, finally, it's going to go down. The second male. What is why Destiny hate mail? She wanted to be the first. Ooh, child. This is Gemini 1958. What about the other women, Dusty? Interesting, you guys. I am definitely giving you a review on this tomorrow because I have some other thoughts that I want to bring in here. But yeah, with friends like Destiny, who needs enemies? Okay. That's what I say, Destiny or Tisha. And I am just looking forward. The reunion is actually going to air on New Year's Eve, you guys. And it looks to be juicy, but they are figuring people are going to be in the house. They're not playing it for next week, Christmas Eve. It'll start New Year's Eve. And then I think it is a 3-part reunion. So hopefully you guys will join me. I will go live after if you guys are watching, so that we can make sure that we can chit chat about it all. Thank you, Miss Baby Aaliyah M, for the super sticker. I appreciate you. Let's see what else y'all got going on. That's why Destiny is going back to real estate. She was exposed on that reunion. Good. Yeah. So when we got that little video of Destiny after the reunion, it looks like she was at a restaurant or maybe in the lobby of somewhere. And she was angry when she was on the phone. And when Wanda had panned her, it was actually Wanda's video. She panned the camera over there. And she was like, "Why would you put me on your live? You see, I'm on the phone." Now we know why she was angry. It was revealed. And she's been angry anytime anyone ever mentions Martel and her together. And now we know why. Okay. Let's see. Killon39 said, that is why Destiny is going back. Oh, I already said that. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm putting the same comment back up. Okay. Linda said that she will be watching. You'll be watching with me on New Year's Eve, Linda Gamble. So far, I don't think we're going anywhere. I think my friend was trying to throw a party, but I have to see. There's a lot going on in my life right now. So I will see. I might be right here in the house. I don't like to be out when people are shooting guns in the air. What goes up must come down. Okay, guys, I think I'm going to let you all go. I appreciate every single one of y'all for rocking with me tonight in this after chat, and go ahead and continue talking. I'll have this video posted in just a little bit, and I appreciate my new member, Project's Baby. I also appreciate Cookie from the Shy. Is that my member? Yes. And then, yeah, everybody who joined tonight, I appreciate all of you as well. Thank y'all so much. I had another person who donated to the channel, and I apologize for not saying your name. It was Baby Aaliyah M. So I'm trying to make sure that I say thank you to everybody. And thank you to my moderator, Miss Tanga J, for helping out. Thank you so much. I'm still, new to the lives. I've done a couple, but I need to make sure that I thank all of you because you are always so helpful. And, I appreciate talking to y'all. I have a really awesome following on this channel. So I will talk to you all later. You guys have an awesome night.